Like and subscribe might be a simple click for you, but it will lead to a transformational change of our channel. Support us to achieve 5 million subscribers by year 2028. For your convenience, we have added 35 languages in subtitles. Go to Settings, click Subtitles and select desired language. The movie opens with a narration describing the origins of a powerful object known as the Cube, which had the ability to create worlds and life. It was the source of life for a race that lived in harmony until a war over the Cube's power broke out, leading to the destruction of their planet and the loss of the Cube in space. The survivors scattered across the galaxy in search of the Cube to rebuild their home, eventually leading them to Earth. The scene shifts to a military base where soldiers discuss their longing for home and engage in casual banter. Suddenly, an unidentified aircraft is detected entering restricted U.S. military airspace. Despite repeated warnings and attempts to identify it, the aircraft does not respond. The soldiers are ordered to intercept it, but they realize the aircraft has been reported shot down months earlier in Afghanistan. The aircraft lands, and as the soldiers prepare to engage, it attacks the base, causing chaos and destruction. The soldiers attempt to cut the power and secure the area, but the situation rapidly deteriorates. The movie then transitions to a high school classroom where a student, Sam Witwicky, presents a genealogy report about his great-great-grandfather, Captain Archibald Witwicky, an Arctic explorer. Sam shows various antique tools and instruments used by his ancestor, trying to sell them to his classmates to fund his car purchase. He explains that his great-great-grandfather went blind and insane, drawing strange symbols after allegedly discovering a giant Iceman. Sam receives a B- for his presentation and engaging in a brief discussion with his teacher, expressing disappointment with his grade. Sam Witwicky tries to convince his teacher to upgrade his grade from a B- to an A- by sharing a dream where his father promised to buy him a car if he earned $2,000 and 3 A's. The teacher relents, giving Sam the A he needs. Sam's father, Ron, surprises him by taking him to a car dealership run by Bobby Bolivia. After some humorous banter and negotiations, they come across an old, beat-up Camaro which Sam is drawn to. Despite the car's appearance and an initial prank involving a Porsche, they decide on the Camaro, which mysteriously seems to choose Sam. Meanwhile, the Secretary of Defense, John Keller, addresses a group of young experts about a recent attack on a U.S. military base in Qatar, emphasizing the urgency of finding those responsible. They play an intercepted signal from the attackers, indicating the need for immediate action. Back home, Sam talks to his dog Mojo while trying to raise money for a date with his crush. He deals with Mojo's hyperactive behavior and the chaos of his parents' home renovations. Family dynamics and teenage dilemmas are showcased against a backdrop of growing tension and military alerts. Sam Witwicky's father insists on maintaining the pristine condition of his lawn by asking Sam to use the designated path instead of walking on the grass, underscoring his meticulous nature and adherence to order. As Sam prepares to leave, his parents remind him to be home by 11 o'clock and drive safely, emphasizing their concern for his well-being. Amid these everyday family moments, a news broadcast reports a severe military incident, indicating a significant and mysterious threat with advanced weaponry. This juxtaposition of normal life and impending danger adds a layer of suspense. At a lakeside gathering, Sam and his friend Miles navigate social challenges typical of high school life. Sam's awkward attempt to impress his crush, Michaela, is marked by humorous exchanges and social faux pas. Despite his nervousness, Sam manages to offer Michaela a ride home, leading to a candid conversation that reveals his long-standing unnoticed presence in her life. Sam Witwicky struggles to communicate his feelings to Michaela, admitting he's not typically romantic. He awkwardly fumbles with words while trying to impress her by showing off his car's engine. Michaela impresses Sam with her knowledge of car mechanics, revealing her father taught her everything. Sam is surprised but admires her skills. Later, Michaela decides to walk instead of staying with Sam, prompting him to desperately plead with his car to work. As she walks away, Sam's car starts playing a romantic song, drawing Michaela's attention back. They share a moment of connection, and Sam awkwardly tells her there's more to her than meets the eye. Meanwhile, a serious situation unfolds involving a military network breach. There is a suggestion that either Iran, China, or another country could be responsible for the sophisticated attack. Air Force One is hacked, leading to a tense scene where they try to cut the hard lines to stop the virus from stealing data and spreading further. Back on the ground, Sam discovers his car is alive and tries to record a message explaining the situation. However, his car transforms, causing Sam to panic. He tries to convince nearby officers that his car is responsible, not him. The officers don't believe him and arrest him instead. A team discussing the implications of the hack, recognizing it as the first phase of a major attack against the US. They speculate on the countries capable of such an attack, with a young woman interrupting to correct their assumptions. an analyst admitting to detecting a hack. Despite the interruption of their superior, they explain how the hack breached the firewall in just 10 seconds, a feat even beyond a supercomputer's capability. They suggest the possibility of the threat evolving through quantum mechanics, but their superior shuts down the discussion, warning them to filter their thoughts. The scene then shifts abruptly to a chaotic war setting, where a team is under attack, desperately calling for air support. Amidst the chaos, a frantic phone call to the Pentagon for help ensues, showcasing the urgency of the situation. As the attack continues, casualties mount, and the urgent need for rescue becomes apparent. Sam finds himself in a harrowing situation when his car starts acting strangely. As he tries to make sense of the bizarre events unfolding around him, he is confronted by law enforcement officers. Meanwhile, a mysterious robot appears, seemingly intent on communicating with Sam. Despite the chaos and danger, Sam and his companion manage to escape the clutches of both the authorities and the enigmatic robot. Sam and his friend encounter a car that seems to have a mind of its own. They struggle with its erratic behavior and wonder if it will transform back into a normal car. Amid the chaos, explosions, and confusion, they witness a mysterious figure emerging from the car. Meanwhile, military personnel discuss the discovery of something unusual and potentially dangerous. Eventually, Sam meets Optimus Prime, who reveals that they are Autobots from the planet Cybertron, on a mission to find the Allspark before the Decepticons do. Sam learns about his connection to the ancient artifact and its significance in Earth's survival. Meanwhile, authorities interrogate a group of people, including Sam's parents, about recent events. Sam's father, trying to cover for his son, creates comical chaos, unaware of the looming threat posed by the extraterrestrial visitors. Sam is enthusiastically expressing his love and appreciation for life to his father. Despite his father's attempts to dissuade him from doing household chores, Sam insists on doing them as an expression of his gratitude and love. There's an awkward family moment where Judy accidentally brings up masturbation in front of her son Sam, causing discomfort. Sam's parents, Judy and Ron, are then interrupted by government agents from Sector 7, who are investigating Sam's involvement in a stolen car report. The government agents confront Sam about his knowledge of aliens, leading to tension and a confrontation. Eventually, Optimus Prime and the Autobots intervene to protect Sam and his friends. The Autobots stop the agents, but they call for backup, who takes Sam, Michaela, and Bumblebee into custody, though Optimus obtains the glasses and uses them to locate the Allspark. The humans connected to the Transformers are gathered together at Hoover Dam by Sector 7's director Tom Banachek, who reveals Megatron, still frozen, and the Allspark. Frenzy, having smuggled away in Michaela's bag, disables Megatron's cryonic system and contacts Starscream, Megatron's second-in-command and acting leader of the Decepticons, who in turn summons Blackout, Barricade, Brawl, and Bonecrusher, the latter being killed by Optimus on a highway. Bumblebee is released to protect the Allspark, shrinking it to a handheld size so it can be transported to safety. Megatron escapes the dam after thawing out. Frenzy attacks Secretary Keller, Maggie, Glenn, and Agent Simmons in the dam's radio room, trying to prevent them from summoning the Air Force, but is decapitated by his own ricocheting shuriken, and the group succeeds in calling for aerial support. A battle between the Autobots and Decepticons breaks out in Mission City. During the battle, Blackout is killed by an airstrike and Brawl is killed by the Autobots and military. However, Megatron arrives, killing Jazz and preventing Sam's attempted escape with the Allspark. Optimus arrives to protect Sam and engages in a battle against Megatron, with the latter getting the upper hand until the military arrives. Optimus tells Sam to push the cube into his chest to ensure their mutual destruction, but instead Sam rams it into Megatron's chest, overloading his spark and killing him. Optimus salvages a shard of the Allspark from Megatron's mangled corpse. The United States government shuts down Sector 7 and disposes of the dead Decepticons in the Laurentian Abyss. Sam and Michaela then start a romantic relationship while the Autobots secretly hide out on Earth, and Optimus sends a transmission into space inviting any surviving Autobots to join them. A brief mid-credit scene shows Starscream escaping into space.
Make sure to subscribe and hit the notification button so that you will not miss any of our video updates.